What's up, everyone? My name is Mruwat. I'm the founder and CEO of Mruwat Enterprises, where we have helped coach and train thousands of real estate agents from all over the world and helping agents just like you be more productive. Not only have I helped thousands of agents, but I'm also a real estate agent myself. I've been a licensed agent for over 12 years now, and now we actually partner with agents all over the world to help agents just like you continue to grow. Today's topic, I really want to highlight door knocking. That's right. I said the big D word, door knocking. Now, I know some of you are already thinking, no, I don't want to go bang on people's door trying to get business. And the reason why door knocking is so important in our prospecting activities is because what I find most real estate agents focus on branding and marketing. What do I mean by that? Is they put a post on social media, or they may let their sphere here and there know that they're a real estate agent to think about them. But what I'm here to show you is branding and marketing are great. Those are definitely parts of your business, but prospecting is where you're going to control the outcome. Prospecting is where you're calling, you're door knocking, you're reaching out to your sphere, and you're generating brand new leads and nurturing your current leads. So if you've taken any of my trainings, we always recommend to do at least 1 hour to 2 hours a day on prospecting, what I like to call the power hour. And that's really where you're going to control the outcome and ultimately your business as a real estate agent. Now, we all know that real estate works in 90-day cycles. So if you're a little bit slower in your business right now, or maybe that you're busy, it's because of the activities you did or didn't do 90 days ago. So the activities were in the time of this recording, it's December of 2021. A lot of agents are thinking about their business planning, their 2022 goals, when in reality, we should have been doing this 90 days ago. Mentally, in the real estate space, we should already be in March and February of 2022. So you're not behind. Let me show you how you can do a little bit of catching up. And that's going to be by door knocking, prospecting, and really controlling the outcome ultimately of your business. So how do you door knock? I know some of you are thinking, I don't want to go hit on a bunch of doors. And it's because we've been taught the wrong way, because we've been taught to say scripts like, hey, are you looking for anyone to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Instead of providing value first. Now, as a real estate agent, I know that a lot of us want to help build relationships, and we genuinely want to help people buy and sell their home. And it just doesn't come natural when we go straight in for the ask and asking people if they know anyone looking to buy or sell or invest in a home. So what I want to share with you is how you can provide value to the sellers and really make door knocking an enjoyable experience. So let's start first. Where are you going to door knock? First, you want to find a neighborhood that you want to farm. Farming is picking, a geographical area or neighborhood that you're going to focus on. Now, I always recommend that this be geographically close, maybe to your personal home where you live right now, because we all know that time is money. So if you're picking a neighborhood that's an hour away, that's going to be an hour commute there, an hour commute back. And if you do everything right, you're going to get listings. So we want to make sure that we are really, limiting some of the drive time and ultimately having a better return on investment, and better yet, a return on time. So do your research, pick a geographical area, neighborhood, zip code, whatever it may be, even a street that's close to where you live. Now, I always recommend, kind of pick that median price point. Now, I'm licensed in Oklahoma and Florida. I'll give you for an example. I started my career in Oklahoma where the price point was around 200,000. So I would not recommend going door knocking in the $500,000 homes or the $1 million range if you're not a luxury agent, right? You've got to do some different things for the luxury market. So I would find out, you can find this out through the MLS, what is the average price point in your area, and really go for those homes first. And you also want to find a neighborhood that has a lot of turnover. What do I mean by that? People that maybe are moving in because they're first-time home buyers, or people are scaling up to their second home once they start a family, whatever the reasons may be. But this neighborhood is one where there's constantly a lot of movement, There's constantly a lot of cycling. You don't want to pick a neighborhood that, like the old neighborhood that I used to live in where nobody ever moves. People have been there for 20 years, right? So make sure that you're choosing a neighborhood at a medium price point, geographically close to where you live, and then also one that has a lot of constant movement as far as sales. Now, what do you do? So you've picked your neighborhood. Now you're going to go out to that neighborhood. How can you add value? Now, one thing that I would note, if you're doing an open house in a given neighborhood, I would go ahead and piggyback off of that open house and invite the neighbors to that open house. Why do I say that? Because we know neighbors are going to come. We always talk about the nosy neighbors. So if they're going to come anyway to your open house, you might as well go ahead and invite them to an exclusive opportunity outside of the regular time frame of your open house, just for the neighbors. And they're going to feel special, but that's also going to give you a time to truly connect with the local community. Also, have some flyers, some doorknobs. Better yet, take it some little sold sign, just something cute, creative, some little sold cookies, whatever it may be. Always think out of the box. I've always come with this philosophy of look at what everyone else is doing and do the complete opposite. So if somebody else is door knocking in a certain neighborhood and they're leaving flyers out, think about what you can do differently. I'll give you an example how this works. Personally, I just moved to the island of Puerto Rico about 8 months ago. We were looking for a home. There's absolutely nothing on the market. Everybody's like, you're not going to find anything. Well, we were driving around one day and we saw this vacant home and we saw a flyer that was on the door handle. We picked up the flyer, we called the agent, and unfortunately that home was not available, but he found us another off-market home and we have since purchased, getting a killer of a deal that wasn't even on the market. Now that's as a buyer, and I'm a real estate agent myself, but I'm not licensed in Puerto Rico. But that goes to show you that one flyer, he made over a $900,000 deal, $900,000 commission from a flyer. So it's definitely worth the time and investment, and it should only cost pennies on the dollar. So for the ones that aren't home, yes, leave a flyer, leave a door hanger, but then think about what you could offer differently to the people that actually answer the door. So what does that look like? When somebody opens the door, again, you don't want to use one of those traditional old-fashioned scripts. Do you know anyone looking to buy or sell in real estate? Absolutely not. First, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Mruwat. I'm with eXp Realty. I promise I won't take very much of your time. I just want a couple of seconds. Did you realize that a home just a few houses down just sold for $20,000 over the asking price? So what did I do there? Number one, I introduced myself, my name and my brokerage, never leave them guessing. And I also let them know that there's a home that just sold. First off, I let them know that I'm not going to take up too much of their time, right? We're all busy. Unfortunately, we have the mindset of like the time span of a goldfish right now, 8 to 9 seconds. So we want to make sure that we are going to let them know we're not there to interrupt their dinner. We're not going to take up too much time. And so what I did was I said, I'm not going to take up too much of your time, just a few seconds. Did you know, right? Did you know that a house just down the street sold for $20,000 over asking? Wow. I'm sure they probably already know that, but you're leading with value. Instead of asking them if they're looking to buy or sell, or anyone that they know, you're offering some type of value about the neighborhood. So at that point, you can say, I didn't know if you have any interest. I'm, an expert in the area. If you'd like a free valuation of your home, again, I'm adding value. Now you're going to have some that say, absolutely not. I'm not interested. And that's okay. Those are not dead leads. You're going to carry a little clipboard with a piece of paper that just says first name, last name, phone number, and email, and they're going to opt in to a monthly market report. So you say, that's okay. I know that you're probably not ready right now, but I'm sure you might be curious what other homes go for in your neighborhood. I would like to keep you updated completely free of charge on our monthly marketing report. Now, who's going to say no to that? Those leads go into your database. If you're not using a CRM, make sure that you use a CRM. I don't care which one you use, but it's going to be the one that you use is going to be the best CRM. If you have any questions, let me know. because we certainly have a CRM that we use, that we import all of our leads into and set up on custom drip campaigns, meaning the CRM is actually going to text and email for us. So it's, once you set it up and you're done. You set them up on monthly alerts, you put them on your newsletter, and you don't have to do a thing. And I promise you, you're going to get leads that way. So always think about a powerful script that is completely opposite of what everyone else is doing. If everyone else is asking for the business, think about how you can add value first. How can you set yourself apart from the rest? And as I mentioned, if you're doing an open house already in the neighborhood, go ahead and coordinate door knocking. And if you don't have an open house or you don't have any listings, don't worry. I'm sure there's probably real estate agents in your office, or that you know, of course, depending on local guidelines, that you can reach out to and offer assistance to do an open house. Or maybe, you know, one of the top producers in your office just sold a house down the street. Ask them, do you mind if I go and use the comps in the neighborhood, use your listing as an example, and then you go to the neighbors and say, that house down the street, our company just sold it $20,000 over asking. So you can utilize the success of other real estate agents in your company. Again, ask your broker for local compliance. And then always give neighbors, they always want the opportunity to choose their neighbors. So if you have a listing, that's getting ready to hit the market, go invite the local neighbors first and give them the opportunity to pick their own neighbors. Nobody wants anything more than to be able to pick their own neighbors. So with that said, if you like what you see today and you're interested in partnering with us, please hit the link below. Go ahead and like and comment, and you can go to mruwatenterprises.com, schedule a free 15-minute strategy session, and I look forward to chatting with you.